Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bold Metal Nerd coming at you with another video. In this video, I'm going to kind of cover a topic that relates to some of the videos I've made about jobs recently. This can apply to personal things as well as professional. At least some of it can. And basically, what this relates to are what I think are basically ingredients for success and kind of how to achieve success in as an individual. Now some of these uh, won't apply if you were born rich because or you have some other ridiculous advantage. This is really designed for people who kind of had to build something up from the ground up. And this applies to a wide range of things. I'm going to, of course, be specifically relating, to IT because that's my main skill, but this can really relate to any marketable skill. The first thing you need, basically, is skills or ability. Figure out where you want to develop your skills or ability in, what field that could be valuable. Figure it out. Figure out what's actually valuable, what's in demand that you have maybe somewhat of a natural affinity for or an interest in learning about, and then make it your job in life to learn about this stuff. For me, of course, it's IT. I love learning about this stuff. I spend, even when I'm not at work, I'll spend time just screwing around with computers and networks and technology, just learning about it because I enjoy it. So it really helps if you really like whatever it is that you want to learn about. It makes it tremendously, it's tremendously helpful to do that. I mean, I'm the type of person I will read, just as an example, I'll read articles about computer security for fun, right? you know, uh, yeah. So I'm just saying that can definitely help out. Having a natural interest in it, whatever it is, do that. Develop your skills and ability, and grow in those. And once you get those skills and ability, you'll have a really good, solid foundation. That's kind of step one. Step two is to have confidence in your abilities. Once you gain a lot of knowledge about a specific subject, be confident in your abilities and skill. Don't, think to yourself, oh, I'm not that good. If you are good, if you actually know you have skills, you will know that you actually have skills. Don't sell yourselves short. Okay? Absolutely, be confident in your abilities. But of course, the next thing is honesty. And part of honesty, even if you are really good in a subject, know your limitations in the subject. For example, very often in interviews, I'll be asked, what are your Cisco skills? And I will tell the truth. I will say I've only dabbled with Cisco. And basically, what that means, at least in my terms, is I will get instructions sent to me from somebody who's much more experienced with Cisco than I am. They'll tell me how to enter certain commands or whatever via the console, uh, you know, and they'll tell me, do this, see what the output you get is, report back what it is, verify this, verify that with these commands. Basically, I'm just following instructions. And you definitely have to have a level of technical competence to be able to follow these instructions. You have to know how to set up a terminal program with whatever parameters are to communicate with the device. Now, if you're an IT person, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. If you're not, I'm sorry for boring you with some gobbledygook. But the point is, be honest when you don't know something, because if you don't know it and you get to the job and you acted like you knew it, if that's a big part of the job and they ask you to do something and you look at them like they have three heads, they're going to instantly know you're full of shit, and then you're going to put your job and your reputation in jeopardy at that point. Next one that you should have is drive, and that kind of real, and by drive I mean you should be driven to do good work while you are at work. Just show up on time, be good at your job. You should have the drive to want to perform. If you are the person who just wants to goof off on the internet all day at work, you're probably not going to get very far in life, or really at all. It's fine to screw off on the internet. I spend plenty of time doing it, but goddamn, make sure you are doing what you need to do in addition. Don't just do that and neglect what you actually need to do. Do it in moderation. The next one really is being somewhat personable and having some social intelligence. If you are a really negative person, or you know you can't deal with people at all, you're arrogant, people are going to think you're an asshole. Like, if you think you know more than everyone else on earth, people are going to think you're an asshole if you act like it. Also, if you're like, I hate everything, everything sucks, nobody's going to want to be around you because you're super negative all the time. People don't like that. So just basically have half a brain on how you interact with other people, because no matter what the job is, you are going to have to interact with people. It's life. It's reality. Um, let's see, what else do I got here on this list here. That's basically it. Those are the things that, as an individual, you can control. Okay. There is one more thing that you don't have 100% control over, and there is some luck uh, related to this, because my example of how I got started in the IT field was one of my previous jobs. I started in sales and customer service for this company, and basically I had been working there a little while, and the IT person left, and he suggested me as the replacement. And when he left, they said, "Do you want to do it?" Because they had known I went to college for it. I had some certifications, that I had some skills, and I said yes. And well, I got thrown into the fire. Now, to be completely honest, the job itself was horrible. Very low pay, very long hours, no work-life balance. It was absolutely shitty. But I'm really glad I got the experience, because it allowed me to build and move on to much bigger and better things. Because now I am to the point in my career where, at least for now, because the economy is good. Now, this could be much worse if the economy is bad, but I am to the point in my career now where getting laid off is not really, it proved to not really be that large of a problem. Because briefly, here's what happened. I got laid off early in February. I had a temporary job within a week. Okay. Now, the job that I had gotten that quickly wasn't very great. It was kind of shitty, and I knew that going in, and I informed the staffing service where I got this temp job that, hey, I'm going to continue to look for another job. I was very upfront about that. It took a few weeks for me to get into this crappy job. I finally did get into that job this week. I did work this week, but some of the leads I had worked on those 2 weeks before I started this crappy job, um, they were starting to come to fruition. And one really came to fruition today. I got an official offer to start Monday at this other job. And this other job, honestly, is a really good opportunity. It is significant pay increase from where I was before. It's about $11,000 more a year than I made previously. That is a really good increase. 11 grand. That's nothing to sneeze at annually. Plus, the other good thing about this job is, from the way it was described to me, it sounds like I am going to be able to work with the main individual that I'll be working for. It sounds like He has some initiatives that he wants to do to kind of really improve the department and really build it up. And I've always kind of wanted to do that. I've wanted to get in somewhere where there was some leeway to accomplish things and kind of build it up because, that is going to give me some more exposure to some really valuable things that I'll be able to put on my resume to make me even more valuable, and B, I think there is some opportunity maybe for me to move up a ladder a rung or two just at this company eventually. So I think overall it is a really good opportunity that I'm very happy that I got. But again, the reason it happened is A, because I have skill, I have confidence in my skills, I was honest in the interviewing process, and you know, I had the drive, I put the effort into getting this job. I put a lot of effort into making sure that all this happened. So basically, that's kind of how. And there was a little bit of luck. I mean, they just, they interacted with me. They needed somebody to come in and do this role, and they thought I was a good choice for it. And that's basically what happened. So all these things kind of came together and gave me a little bit of a really good slice of success. I mean, the fact that I was able to negotiate a salary just like that, was pretty amazing. This is kind of the first time that I've been able really to come in and kind of write my own check. That's a very good feeling, and it's not, and it takes a lot of work to achieve that. But once you get to that level, you know that you can go even further in the future. It's really amazing. So really, I'm done talking about this. I really would love to get feedback on what you guys think, if you've had experiences like this, how you did it, etc. Please also let me know if you think this has helped you at all, giving you any ideas, etc. If you have questions, feel free to ask. If you did like this, as always, please thumbs up, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.